Time now is 6:42. Stay right there. We're going to continue to monitor this situation. Here we go.
It's getting a little bit hairy
It is getting a little
here.
crazy now. Yeah, pursuit that started at 4:30 this morning. We're going to continue to monitor this situation and have an update for you right after this short break.
Oh, yeah. Where is it now?
Oh.
Wait, we are gonna stay on it because it's getting to be
Getting a little hairy
interesting here.
now.
Yeah. Where's it? Highway 395?
It's Old Highway 395.
Okay.
This is in Fallbrook, San Diego County there. And as you see there, it appears to me this driver is driving in opposite lanes of traffic, now moving back into his lanes there. He made a sudden U-turn all of a sudden. Maybe he's starting to realize that the road is really not going anywhere. Very narrow lanes of traffic.
And the CHP is closing in on him. You can see there as we pull out, this seems to be
a residential area.
A residential area, which is extremely dangerous at this time because a lot of people are out and about walking their dogs or taking walks. The driver in Fallbrook right now, not sure what he or she is going to do, but this pursuit has been going on since 4:30 this morning. I can tell you that much, and the driver has been going at a high rate of speed. It looks like
Sharon,
yes?
people are on the sidewalk watching and seeing what's going on. So if you are in this neighborhood, get back inside your house and lock the doors because we do not know if this person has a weapon. So you need to be very careful. This looks like a very nice neighborhood.
Yeah, it does look like a very nice neighborhood. And now the driver's slowing down. He's not going as fast there. We understand he may be heading back towards the area where he may jump on the 15 freeway there in San Diego County. As you know, that can also take you into the city of San Diego from the east side of things. But look at that, Sharon, he's slowing down.
They're saying now East Dulin Road passing Lake Circle Drive.
Say again, Steph?
It's a residential area. It's East Dulin Road passing Lake Circle Drive.
Yeah, I'm hearing there are a lot of cul-de-sacs in this area.
This person is clearly confused.
Yeah,
and does not familiar with the
stuck
area
at this point. Not, you know, maybe for her. Hopefully, this will come to an end here. Yeah, this person clearly not knowing where he or she is going.
Yeah, and just a short time ago, we saw the driver make a sudden U-turn, going back into in the opposite direction there. Now he's in a residential neighborhood, and of course things get a lot more dangerous here for the commuters, for people starting their morning. You can see his hand is tapping there the steering wheel.
You can't tell if there is a passenger in the car, but we
No,
can't stress it enough to stay inside your house and lock the doors because several pursuits in the past, we've seen the driver get out of a stolen vehicle that they were using and then actually try to hijack another car, and people didn't have their doors locked. They've pushed down people walking on the street. So you never know what this person is capable of, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of folks think it's fun to try to help and take pictures and post them on social media or upload them and help local news authorities. But you need to keep yourself safe first and foremost.
That's right. And you mentioned staying in your home, locking your doors and your windows, because in these situations, he or she could bail.
Here we go. What's happening here?
And there becomes a foot pursuit, but hard to say what this guy is going to do. Oh, there you go.
Going in reverse here.
This may be. Here we go.
Authorities are done with him.
We're done. Whoa. Oh no! Here we go. We've seen this before. Where you think that the driver is caught, but pulls away.
Taunting police now.
Yeah. Just refuses to give up.
And maybe now he's
refuses to give up.
And you know, CHP may now be a little more.
There we go.
There we go.
Here we go. Took off the
there
back
we go.
fender. But still driving with that piece hanging off.
That bumper is going to fall off. As long as the wheels aren't punctured, I mean, this car could keep going. That bumper is eventually going to fall off.
And then here's a pursuit, Steph and Sharon, that we've been monitoring since about 4:30 this morning. And it hasn't been until now, towards the end of it, that things have gotten a little more scary for commuters, for the CHP, and also for this driver. Just a short time ago, we saw him do an erratic U-turn. He pulled into a driveway, it seemed. CHP approached him, tried to box him in, but he was able to get away. And CHP was able to do some damage to the back of the car. As you see there, that back bumper now dragging behind this red Saturn, a Saturn that's registered to somebody in the city of Bellflower. But this pursuit actually started miles away in the San Fernando Valley at the 101 in DeSoto and Woodland Hills. He's covered quite a bit of ground, making his way all the way into San Diego County. And Sharon, here we go. We see him making another left-hand turn into this residential area where finally he was able to slow down a little bit. But as Stephanie was mentioning, as you were mentioning, he may be lost, he may be confused, not knowing where he's going. These aren't wide open stretches of freeway that he's had for most of the morning.
Yeah. And if you have friends or family in that immediate area, this person just turned off northbound Lake Avenue, and it is a residential, lots of residential streets.
There's a
cul-de-sac right here. This would be a perfect time to box him in, and you know, CHP is right behind him.
CHP is local authorities getting more. Wow, he just passed 3 cop cars.
Yeah, he just
passed
threaded the
right
needle.
in the middle.
Yeah, he just went right through.
Wow.
This clearly the driver is confused and desperate, but
See, I don't know why they don't hit him
I don't know
now.
why. I think maybe it's just a creature of habit.
Yep. Yeah, things are starting to get definitely a lot more serious here.
Can you name off the streets again, Steph?
So, well, this person's made several turns
I know, it's
now,
really hard to follow.
but the largest street that we can tell you was Lake Circle Avenue.
Okay,
but
folks, if you live in this neighborhood in Fallbrook, please stay inside. Pursuit is happening outside your home, and you really do not want to get hurt or get caught up in this.
And this driver's desperate, let's face it. He has not, he's had many chances to slow down, stop, give up. We all know how these pursuits end. Somebody definitely ends in custody.
Clearly.
And as you were mentioning, Sharon, a lot of cul-de-sacs in this area. This driver continues to hit them, make a U-turn, and then pull right out of them. So you got to see what CHP is going to do next.
They're blocking. Yep, they're blocking streets, Juan, as you can see right there. They're getting really aggressive because this person is starting to drive more recklessly.
Yeah. And the CHP officer, he tore off that bumper in what looked like a pit maneuver.
Yep.
But of course, the driver just ignored it and just drove off. At first, we had heard that this driver was a male, but now we're hearing that it could possibly
female
be
and possibly a male again. So.
Oh,
and I keep trying to look in the windshield here
hard
and
to see.
really can't tell if there is a passenger or anyone in the back seat for that matter.
Yeah, what we do know is this is a driver that CHP wanted to pull over around 4:30 this morning for speeding, for driving erratically, and this pursuit has been going on all morning long. Sky 2 has been above it. We've been monitoring the situation. Luckily, as far as we know, nobody has been hurt. There's a little bit of front-end damage to this red Saturn, so we don't know if he may have hit a guardrail or sideswiped a car. But luckily, no pedestrians, no other drivers have been in any danger. But again, here we are in a neighborhood in San Diego County, as Stephanie and Sharon were both mentioning, a very dangerous situation. Lots of cul-de-sacs and,
there's
a
a person
confused
out there.
driver behind the wheel.
Oh, there's a person. There's 2 people. Get back in your house, guys. Get back inside. Yeah, a lot of people, they just want to take video and pictures and try to help by posting. Don't do that.
Yeah, there's nothing fun about this.
No.
And look at that.
Just keeps going.
We've lost the police cars. We're not seeing them as frequently as I mean, they're obviously still in tow, but they're not as close as they were.
Yeah, I'm looking at another shot, Stephanie, and it does look like the CHP cruiser is behind this red Saturn. So it's just a tight shot that we have right now.
Maybe there.
And there it is.
Oh,
There's the
you go.
CHP cruiser. And
just out of
again, hopefully,
here we go, trying to pit maneuver.
Now's
Right
the
there
time.
again.
There we go.
Again.
But then again, he gets away.
Just refuses to give up. And there's no place this driver can go. It's a dead end.
This is now a dead end.
Okay, this is coming to an end.
That's it. It'll yes.
And this is where what Stephanie was saying is key. If you live in the area, make sure, doors are locked, garage doors are closed. This is a desperate driver. Here's that cul-de-sac. There's the dead end.
Oh.
You don't know what he's going to do. Oh my goodness!
Right
Look, now
onto
he's
the lawn.
into
right
the lawn.
into somebody's yard.
Just desperate to get away.
And he's just hit a parked car.
Oh my goodness.
And who knows what other damage this car now has sustained, which makes it a lot less easy to drive. This is a red Saturn registered to
It's an
someone
older model of
in the
Saturn
city
as well.
of Bellflower. Yeah, it does look a little older.
So
And here
There
we
you
go.
go.
Now the road is blocked,
So this
Stephanie.
is-
Okay.
This is it.
This
has
This
to
is
be
the
it.
end.
We keep
Oh, they're
saying that,
still
but let's see.
trying.
Yeah.
Just desperate,
That's
desperate
it.
at this point.
They need
okay.
to sandwich him in. There's now
we
there's
go.
nowhere to go. There's
Ooh.
got to be nowhere to go.
Well,
Guns are drawn. CHP officers coming out of their cruisers. This driver should really use his brain here and just give up and end things, because we know
I'm
things
surprised
like this.
that the other CHP officer on the
Yep.
driver's side
Guns drawn.
doesn't have his guns drawn.
shielding.
Yeah,
They
it
must
doesn't have
know
anything.
something we don't.
Now,
Yes.
Steph, they're using that tool that they use to bust windows open, right?
Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. They're forcing that person out. I am surprised. This is the first time I've seen this.
There you
Oh,
go.
they're starting to
There
pull
we
him
go.
out.
They're
Oh,
prying him
it's a
out.
It's a woman.
Oh my goodness.
It's a woman, female driver.
She was bobbling a little bit.
I did see her
got
come out of
out.
the car a little. She stumbled out of the car a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, we don't know this for a fact, but perhaps drugs might be drinking
Drugs
alcohol.
are
Because the
alcohol.
original one on her was driving erratically and speeding. So
Now-
possibly a DUI offense.
Other officers may check the vehicle and need to clear it. It doesn't appear they're looking for anyone else or anyone else is getting out of the vehicle. That was a really aggressive end.
Yeah, a move on her part.
I think
Bold
officers
as
knew they just
well.
had to make a move, right? I mean, she
They
had
needed
been
to stop
going
her.
and going and going.
Once you get into residential areas and other people's lives could be at stake, then they start getting really, really aggressive with how they handle the situation.
And it looks like they just checked her cell phone. They're probably getting her ID out of the car to see exactly who she is. She is now in handcuffs, and we really want to thank our viewers who've stuck through this pursuit for the last
we
2
really do.
hours plus. At least you do see how things ended, and this is how they always end, Sharon, with
Yeah.
a suspect
Well-
in custody,
And thankfully, peacefully.
and thankfully, peacefully, nobody hurt. It's the way things are ending. So this person will be taken into custody. Luckily, as Stephanie said, this did not end on a freeway, really putting a kink into the morning commute. It stopped on a residential street in San Diego County. This female driver now being taken in handcuffs to the back of the CHP patrol car, where she will be later booked and taken to jail for leading police on a wild pursuit this morning.
Among other charges.
Among other charges, felony evading. We know she hit a toll road for a while, so this woman is in trouble, definitely, and all because she didn't want to stop. She was just wanted for speeding and erratic driving, but of course, as this investigation moves on, we'll probably hear more details as to perhaps why she did keep going.
You know what's interesting? They just put her in the passenger seat.
the
in
passenger
front
seat.
of the
You
unit.
know, they
Did you
must
notice
know
that?
something that we don't, because
Yeah.
I have never seen a pursuit end like that before, where they just approach the vehicle.
Me too.
Like that and not shield themselves and then put her in the front. Well, one guy before with a pursuit, he was like 6'8", and he couldn't fit in the back seat, and they put him in the front.
I've never seen this before, putting your typical
No.
pursuit suspect in the front